Hi everybody. Apologies for essentially the death of my channel. I've compulsively thought about the channel for months, so don't you worry, I haven't forgotten you all. It has saddened me to no end, but basically my job has consumed my life. Between the relentless overtime and other extraneous factors in my life, such as my long-term relationship ending recently and some health concerns, mental health especially, I've had absolutely no time to work on this channel at all. I constantly think about things I want to create, but by the time I get out of work and I have like an hour and a half before bed, I don't even know where to start. And that's not including my hands hurting from my CRPS, and all this makes me just stumble at the starting line every day. It's a vicious cycle. Now you repeat this every week and there you go, the death of your channel, where I am now. But I don't want all of this to take away from what I want to show you today. I just wanted to explain a little bit of what's going on, okay? I have some footage I have been religiously holding on to since I made my last video on the Steam Next Fest. That video, link in the description, where I tried a bunch of different less popular demos from the Steam Next Fest and showed them off in that video to help some indie devs get their names out there. It was a lot of fun, and although the video didn't do great, I do want to thank everybody who watched it. Didn't get a lot of reach, but the few people that did see it gave me some really positive reactions, and I cannot thank you enough. But while I was getting all that footage and trying all these different demos, there was one game, a single game, that I could not put in that video. It did not deserve to go in a collaborative video of multiple games. In my humble opinion, this game deserved its own individual video, showcasing it in all its glory. Now I can't do that because of my horrible life schedule and lack of work-life balance and everything else, but I'm really tired of there being literally nothing on my channel anymore and having this footage just rot. I've thought about it for weeks. That is the type of demo we're working with here. I thought about this demo for weeks, really wanting to help these devs get their name out there, so it is my honor today to show you as best as I can, Outlawyer. Imagine Phoenix Wright, but if you were in a legal battle between the forces of heaven and hell, locked away yourself in purgatory for what could be an eternity. Outlawyer is more of a visual novel in video game form, in my opinion, with you working your way through dramatized stories of actual historical figures in the afterlife, with some interactable games and side mechanics here and there as you search for the truth in your client's life and read between the lines to save their eternal damnation. For the first and only case included in the Outlawyer demo, you play as Ned, a helmet-wearing former Aussie soldier, in the defense of Nikolai Alexandrovich Romanov, of the famous Romanov family. If you're not a history buff like me, you might not have this name ring a bell in your head, but you might remember him from his association with a funny guy named Rasputin. You know, the fellow with a huge wiener and stories of cheating death in various ways. It's those Romanovs. And the game doesn't pull any punches either, by the way. You start the opening cutscene when you open the game with the defendant's entire family being slaughtered in a dark room by soldiers. And from there you're faced with the inner logistical workings of how one gets to heaven or hell. You see, in this universe there is good and bad people. Those that are simply too bad get dropped directly into the boiler room of hell, no trial. Those who are too good get catapulted right up to the pearly gates, no trial. But for the majority of the world, we end up in purgatory, where we're offered legal representation and a neutral court to see us. Opposing the defense is actual legal representatives from hell itself, here to argue against your client, utilizing facts and evidence to determine whether a person was truly evil in their life or truly good. In this particular case, we're opposed by Satan himself. He considered this case important enough to show himself in the flesh.
Your family is dead, your country is in ruins, and if I'm here, clearly your god is not on your side.
Dude, I love this dialogue so much.
You have nothing to be proud of.
I beg your pardon?
Not exactly giving him a warm welcome, are you, Satan?
Why the need for hospitality? He won't be here for long.
Wait. Satan? Satan himself? I'm being prosecuted by the devil?
Please do not imply that I am the same as that literary damned insurgent.
It's a fascinating idea that they have here. The possibilities for different historical figures and court cases are endless. With a great team behind this, it could easily see a premise to a phenomenal full game, with some cheap story expansion packs down the line as well to keep the train rolling. Every character in this demo is dripping with personality. Please don't end the demo in the middle of this. I need to see how this goes. Please let me get through this trial or I'll lose my mind. I want to see what happens.
So, the Archangel herself has graced us with their presence. It's an honor to have you here. The Angel of Death? Is she all right?
Don't worry, Your Honor. She, does that sometimes.
Archangel Azrael, reporting for duty.
And I enjoyed their dialogue and quips the whole time. I wanted to keep playing the game just to continue experiencing these characters and their personalities.
Why, thank you, Your Honor. I believe further deliberations aren't necessary. It's time to send him rightfully where he belongs. Get in! Reap what you have sown! Face the consequences of your sins!
Jesus Christ.
Order!
They actually got me invested into this story and seeing where this case would end. The story of the Romanovs was exciting to relive here, and when they brought in Rasputin as a surprise witness, I audibly gasped.
You dare cast me blame? It is your nonsense eyewitness testimony I had the Sisyphean task of arguing for. I will not take slander from a drunken serial adulterer.
You are right. I am a sinner. I am guilty of many sins. I have laid with many women. But clearly you suffer from the sin of envy. But it is obvious you cannot get any at all.
This demo kept me on my toes the entire time, and of course, as you would expect with a demo, there were some hiccups here and there, such as missing dialogue and other small glitches, as well as some serious pacing issues. I found myself mentally exhausted, if I'm being honest, at the end of this 4-hour demo, but truthfully, I was wanting more, and in a good way. I got to see the conclusion of this case. They didn't leave me on a cliffhanger, but I wanted to see what was coming next. I could easily see Outlawyer being a game to load up after work each night, slowly vibing through the game, through this visual novel over the course of a few weeks. It's a similar vibe to reading a book before bed over the course of a couple months, and I'm going to be that person when this game comes out. I could not recommend enough giving this game a try when the next demo's out. Giving it a try for yourself, it's so much fun. And I don't want to get too deep into the game itself because it will take away from your own experience of playing this yourself. So, well, that and the fact that I can't make a long enough video with my life right now to give this game the attention it truly deserves. But with what little time I have after my shift tonight, I wanted to tell you that you should keep an eye on this game. There's so much work to be done yet, but for a demo, this is absolutely fucking incredible. Great work, devs. I'll be watching you intently over the coming months. You have put out a demo that had me thinking about it for weeks after I finished playing it, and that is an incredible accomplishment for somebody whose life is way too chaotic to be focusing on a project like this. I have you at the top of my wish list, and I will be keeping you there until the game comes out. Also, if you want some free voice work, hit me up. I would absolutely love to be in this game, and hopefully by then I'll be able to afford you a weekend day or something to have the time to do that and actually iron out a voice and really put some practice into it. I would absolutely love to be in a game like this, and I'll do it for free. Just hit me up. If you guys, and for the viewers, all 10 of you that might see this video, if you want a full VOD or something, let me know. Maybe I could upload it on the Patreon or a second channel or something, but thank you, Lodge. I really miss you guys, and I can't thank my patrons and members enough, the few of you who are still subscribed. I don't know why you're still supporting me on these avenues when I can't do anything on this channel anymore, but you warm my heart. And all of you who comment, subscribe, share the videos, in the Discord, everybody just giving me their best wishes, some of you even reaching out to me personally to see if I'm doing okay. It means the world, so thank you so much. Stay blessed, everybody. Thanks again.